Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with sunshiny faces, and this is a way to start a new day. Good morning. Oh, I'm up early this morning, but you know what? I watched Michael's video last night, and that was so good. I wanted to pop that back on the screen. Literally, Michael. Is that on this channel? Yeah. It's a quiet morning this morning, you guys.
When you find something that's really connected and can connect with you, with your soul, it makes it's like you can like within like.
I didn't want to over bombard you. It could be the last thing. I prefer your lighting. We don't need new projection if you would rather focus on the lighting.
I'm going to put that on pause. Good morning, Sandy. How are you today? It's actually evening for you, huh? Good evening. How was your day? Look, I have coffee already this morning. Yum. It honestly looks like it could snow outside. I'm going to say that word really lightly. No snow. Why is this not? Why is this being a butt? There we go.
Genius lighting. Miles, can we turn the guys? Everybody, so thank you so much, and thank you from me and from all the bands that are playing tonight. They all are great. Be patient. This is the soft opening for this venue with a brand new stage and the sound system being as great as it is for all the bands playing. Even fucking me, who's never on time, standard time. You know, shit has to be good, and I appreciate the sound guy. Yeah, I feel bad. Like the venue is so awesome, so they're really they wanted to make sure they do it right. They're not gonna fucking do it halfway. So we appreciate that. And Miles, you can always restart any of the. You already know.
Good morning, Desert Dog. Good morning, me and Taz. And good morning, Sandy. Even though it probably is evening there. Yeah, that was a good show last night. I was kind of snoozing in between listening to it. But that was good. There was a couple of really good shots while they were up on stage that I wanted to grab to make the thumbnail this morning, and I thought, Nah, I'm gonna redo Taz. Excuse me, I like me some Taz in the morning. So cute. Again, I said it really softly earlier. I think it might get cold enough to snow today. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can go back to sleep if you want, Desert. Today, I think I'm going to Zoom with Audit LA today for a little bit. And then I like to do Sundays, I have a couple of churches that I like to do online. I like to listen because they feed me. And then Eric, of course, going to the beach, go see if we can see some dolphins. Get up and do some fluff and buff. Usually I do that while Eric is driving to the beach. I listen to him. But it's hard, I can't really stream his because he gets taken down because of his music. Oh, excuse me. Then I might just kind of hang out today. Just hang out, enjoy the dogs. What about you, me and Taz? What's on your agenda today? Might, me too. I have a secret crush on Eric too. He's such a mellow guy. We got to work on him though, because we don't want him to get an ego. But he needs to know that he's a lovable guy. And he just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand that somebody could love him. Oh, that sounds like a good time. Long walk to the park. We actually had to pull a tick off one of my dogs. I know you're just catching up there, me and Taz, but um, Eric needs to know that a lot of the Scientology people, it's like they don't know that they're lovable, that they're worthy of love. And I try and tell him that all the time, that you don't have to do anything to be worthy of love. There's no give and take there. You don't have to. You can just be lovable just because you're lovable. I was going to be going up to Anchorage in September, and my trip got canceled. And I was going to stop in LA on the way there or on the way back. And so that way I could meet in person Eric and Lara and Serge and Michael and Audit. And I was so bummed that my plans got canceled. Because that would have been fun to go on a ride with Raider in person. Make him take me. And I would tell Nice Lady a thing or two. You don't get to be near my man. I'd tell him off. I'd tell her off for us, me and Taz. Get your hands off our man. Yeah, that would be amazing. Today may even be a 2-cup of coffee day. He is, and he uses that stapler like a champ, doesn't he? Desert Dog, were you ever in Scientology? Are you a protester or do you have a channel? I see you on here all the time. I just never really get a chance to talk with you. I was going to do, Peter did a 311 presentation that I was going to do last night, and I never did get around to doing that stream either. I might do that today. Oh, good for you, Desert Dog. You said it was 4 there. So are you from the California area also? Was anybody else live last night? I got my feelings in my head. Oh, me and Taz, you put up a new one this morning. I'm going to put up your little...
She doesn't have to get to be terriers with another terrier. Go, guys. Hi, Taz.
Look at Tails back.
Oh my God, he's so cute. I forgot how cute he was. Look at them. Look at them.
Aw. Room to run. Play with me, play with me. You go, no, you go. Zoom. Aw. That's a cute one. Crackhead Kenny is live. What's Crackhead doing this morning? Are you sleeping, Crackhead?
About the dreams and all. It's natural. It's natural.
Oops.
Natural to feel that way. She was scared. You gonna be all right. Do they I wanted sure they gave you some medicine and stuff, you know, so just make sure you take it. You gonna be all right. You got a family there, huh? Yeah, you got a family. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Hi, everybody. Oh, y'all caught me at a bad time. I'm sorry, y'all. I know what she going through. Well, I don't know how it feels, but I saw it personally with my own eyes with my mother. Yeah, I know about the drainage and all that, the tubes and stuff. Yeah, it's good to see y'all, and I hope y'all have a good morning. And Scientology is a cult. Kids can't consent. It's a ton of boss. Yeah, happy to say hi. That's good. I'm glad you were able to. And just, I know it's tough times. But people ask about you though. So you on people's mind. Me personally, I just don't give the information. No, somebody is dealing with cancer, and I know the struggle because I watched my mother go through it 4 years ago. Matter of fact, November the 10th was 4 years. I lost my mother and my father back to back. The 10th and 11th of November 2020, back to back, literally. And I watched my mother suffer from that shit. And I watched her from walking to can't do nothing.
Oh, Kenny, we're so sorry. Good morning, Erie Forever. Good morning, Lakshmi Cool. Yeah, Kenny's dealing with a tough time with a friend that has cancer. I didn't mean to throw any when he's dealing with some issues there this morning. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kenny. It's tough watching a loved one go through that. I know that's the reason I left Alaska. I so I left Alaska to come down here to help my dad because my mom was exhibiting signs of getting lost and losing her memory. And so I came down here, and my dad, I think I've told this story a few times, but my dad ended up passing away almost immediately of cancer, and watched him go through it and watched him go through the brain radiation. It was tough. It was that sucked. And my mom did have Alzheimer's. And so I found a house, I moved her in with me, and I took care of mom for the last couple of years of her life. And I tell you that Alzheimer's is a disease straight from hell. Alzheimer's was really bad. I watched her go from being the navigator of all trips. She could read a map that she could take you anywhere you ever wanted to go. And she was the best thinker to not knowing how to pick up a spoon to eat. I mean, it was pretty sad. That's why it was kind of really tough. That's why I had to walk away from that Mike Rinder stuff the other day. Not necessarily because of the drama, but because of the sadness of seeing what cancer does to a person. So, Kenny, all of our love to you, all of our hugs to you. May everything turn out wonderful in the end. Dianetics. She's interesting. She writes, since this former Sea Org exec crew is on a holler, a holier-than-thou anti-2D campaign, I want to get it on this anti-2D campaign too. Can they address the 2D elephant in the room and that they all refuse to discuss? Mark Fisher. Why are the Headleys, Karen D, the we all know who else safe harboring and moraling support a man? Yeah, I don't know much about him, so I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon because I really don't know. If he is, it's disgusting. What did Audit put up? I don't want an email notification. 25 years ago today, on 17th November 1999, the Church of Scientology were rejected tax-exempt status by the UK Charity Commission. It was a decision. The decision was a major blow to Scientology's bid for religious. So, do they not have the religious status in the UK, but they're still there? I'll put this article in chat in case anybody wants to see it. Read it. Definitely strength to those that need it, Lakshmi. Yeah, Marissa does. I enjoy, excuse me, I enjoy reading her stuff because she's point blank. I'm sorry to hear that, Swedish Lena. Yeah, cancer is a bitch. Yeah, I saw that picture too, and I'm not discounting it. It's disgusting if it's true. I've heard too many people and watched too many people give receipts about it. It's disgusting. And I don't know why they put up with it in the community, that's for sure. They should boot him the heck out. It's like Louis whoever he was. I think he was from the Denver area. When he was sending pictures out to everybody. And honestly, that probably was Scientology that got wind of that and spread the word faster than what the ladies did, or the people did that were caught him doing it. Louis Repetto. But he needs to be exiled from the island too. I know all my family except for two, and one was sleep apnea, and the other was a heart disease. Every single person I know that's died in my family has died of cancer. Just every single one. It's amazing. And just about everybody I know has had cancer. That's why they here in Michigan, where I was born, up in the at the air base, there's a big deal about all of the chemicals in the water. I think that has a big to do with so many people having cancer, is because of all the chemicals that are in the water. There's a movie. Oh, okay. Thank you for that, Swedish Lena. I knew it was in the Midwest there somewhere, in the Rockies somewhere. There is it's what's the movie called? It's something The Devil You Know. Let me find it. No, that's not what I want. Boy, we could go down a rabbit hole on this one. Poison waters, dark waters, all sorts of them. Forever chemicals. The Devil We Know. This is the one. This is the PFOA. This is a really, really good movie, you guys. I think she might be in it. I think she's in it. Here's a link for the Wikipedia to where you can go to the movie. But it's a really, really good movie. One of those that you're up in the middle of the night and you go, "Oh, I want to watch this one. It looks like a good scary movie." And it's not scary. It's about the chemicals. It's about like the nonstick pans and the nonstick stuff that's in all of the water that they made, and it got into all the water around the world. It's true. I'm glad that you lived through the breast cancer, Desert Dog. I'm glad that they got it taken care of for you. Yeah, that's what a lot of my family deals with, is breast cancer. My daughter had the test done, the gene test, to see if she had the BRCA genes, and she does not. Thank God she does not. But her insurance paid for her to do that. One of your I can't get to sleep lists, a movie to pop on, makes you, it's, I mean, it's interesting. It is one of those that you could probably fall asleep if you're not too much into it. But it's about the different towns that literally, like, half the town has got cancer or died, and Yeah, having the C word told to you is a scary thing. I'm glad that my mom didn't go with cancer. Well, she was one of the two. I'm sorry. It wasn't the heart. But hey Miriam, hi Kirby's mom. But she died of Alzheimer's, but she didn't have a cancer diagnosis, which is really strange. I'm actually going to text my son. I think I might have a 2-cup morning. These are special mornings. Ooh, yay, get some vitamin D. Oh, good. That's excellent news, Desert Dog. Yeah, unfortunately they do. And, you know, if it were a business line and not all of the abuse, Scientology, honestly, they had some pretty impressive business people. Thank you, dear. And they have a pretty stout business model if they weren't such idiots and such abusers. Yep, enjoy, enjoy. Enjoy that sunshine coming out. Ours looks like, I don't know, it's half and half. I'd I'd even I'd bet on snow today. Miriam, why are you feeling down? What kind of pick me up do you need? Maybe that sunshine'll help. Yeah, if they weren't selling lies, can you imagine the business model that if they would just say, hey, we're a business? And if it just would just be honest with the world? Yep, Louis got exiled from the island. Got the boot, as my Canadian friends say. They're gonna get the boot. Good morning, Ophelia. Yep, hugs for you, Miriam. You can take all of our energy. We'll just give you some pointed energy for you, Miriam. You can soak up some sunshine. I agree. Scientology up north. L. Ron Hubbard Hub cult stopped? Oh, I didn't know that. Aw, he was always so good. Yeah, we're done ripping people to shreds. We're just, I'm taking a stand, and if others want to follow, great. If not, that's great. Is that no more ripping people to shreds, and I'm not going to watch you if you're going to just rip people to shreds. I would love that, Miriam. Good morning, Rona. I would love to do a stream with you. Yeah, the drama is hard. And here, I need to put my hair up, you guys. I'm not used to it being down. Oh, I'll just leave it down. I need a haircut so bad. I agree with what Desert Dog says. We don't want to take you we don't want to take you for granted in all the love. Yep, KA, and good morning. Yep, just the positivity. Thank you, Scientology up north. That would be great. I would love to do a stream with you. Yep, definitely hearts, Desert Dog. I must need more water. I've got marks in my arm from where my hair tie was. Yeah, you guys need to do things a little bit different over there, but we definitely should think about things together. I always Audit will she'll get emails like I get emails about, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, and usually one of my first questions is how what have you done, or how far have you gone with it? Because trying to do too many things gets overwhelming, and there are a lot of ideas. There's a lot of things that you can think of to do, but just a couple of people can't do them. That's why I absolutely love these brain sessions, these good morning sessions, good morning sunshines in the morning, because I absolutely love talking with, hey, good morning, Power Lies to Paralyze. Kind of excited about this week, except for um, pre-holiday weeks are a little bit talking about stocks. Got to talk money just a little bit. This ought to be a fun week, though. Those of that just popped in. We were talking about cancer and the chemicals in the water, and there's a really good movie. It's called The Devil We Know. It's a fascinating documentary. One of those you find at 2 in the morning. I do too. Um, Rage Against the Dark Arts. The other Miriam, the other day when she said that she envisioned the um, the buildings empty, was really truly heartening. It was encouraging. that she was finally getting the feels for being able to be successful at this. And I think we can. Good morning, Susan P. Yeah, all sorts of love is needed. Oh. Yeah, we just seen that Crackhead Kenny needs some love. FU bomb and peace bomb equals explosion. There has been an implosion. Credibility has vanished with all the convenient lies. Erosion. Reading Serge Delmar. Daddy, you are going to need standard Serge. Hand cream for those dirty AF hands. Let's get you some lotion. Y'all acting weird AF. WTF was on the Kool-Aid. What WTF was in the potion. Yes, Daddy, what part of this are you going to take responsibility for? What's your portion? I am not going to follow your sweaty hands, and am not about to contribute to the motion. Time to clear up the MF misemotion. Contingent on your obsession with a convicted felon. Hand-selected was your devotion. WTF is up with all the commotion. In order to be forgiven, Daddy, you're gonna have to cross the ocean. Even apologies whispered in the ruins of trust cannot rebuild what was burned by betrayal's quiet flame. Daddy, the problem is that none of you are ashamed. Adults and kids are not the same. Are you MF insane? Regret drips like the rain on scorched earth. Too late to quench the fire, too hollow to heal the ash. It's called y'all, we're selling our childhoods for MF cash. Apologies whispered to the wind cannot rebuild bridges already burned to dust. Open your eyes wide shut, Daddy. That is a MF must. It's for kids that you should never have explored your obsessive lust. You will get caught at the next police bust. Regret without reckoning is just another lie dressed in softer words. Small knives that cut you like 3 hater Hanzo swords. That one caught me. Excuses to your justifications, Daddy. It's what TF, I don't have time to listen. No more. Keep on calling. I will continue to press ignore. That was kind of very pointed. Yeah, did you guys see that fire last night? Oh my gosh. I guess it was
I didn't lie, guys. I came back on. Although I kind of regret it already.
an AutoZone down the road. Streets was there, and it was definitely on fire. Do you guys still do a lot on Facebook? You know, I don't know how Kenny came to the picture. He maybe through DOA's channel, maybe through some of the First Amendment auditors. I don't know. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, and most of the time it's just for sending kid pictures. Yeah, he's kind of, I mean, him and that ZDT guy kind of started going head to head. Oh, thank you. That's okay, thank you. Ooh, full cup this time. Ooh, warmth on my hands. Good morning, Kiara. Yeah, he calls into the meetings quite often. And sometimes he stays on topic and sometimes not. But the thing is he calls in and he makes an effort and he gets his voice heard. That's a good thing. Oh, he does. Wow. I didn't know he had a JW background as well. Huh. In my honest opinion, he reminds me of a person that just has not been loved and really needs a hug. It's amazing what hugs can do. I did, and I sent, that's what audits posts were all about, because I had seen them also, Swedish Lena, and they took me down the rabbit hole. But I made a community post also about it. Yeah, because Janet is listed in there, quite a few of the other folks are listed in there. And yeah, the elderly abuse and the different facilities, the different rental units, the houses that they have, the apartments around there that they're just stuffing the elderly in. And that one guy that has one up in Golden, not Golden. Anyways, yeah, I went down that rabbit hole. Miriam, we need to make it fun again. And not necessarily fun, but to where you're excited to do it. Yeah, it's amazing. And who showed the picture last night of Kurt? Kurt Wieland, I don't know if it's her husband or her ex-husband. He looks old and bedraggled. Oh my goodness. And she looks kind of perky, young for being in the 80s. Miriam, we need to find your spark again. This is a safe place. And if you email me, if you ever wanted to just vent or talk, I have big shoulders and open ears. Okay. Yeah, Kirby's mom. I'm not into. I think the bigger you act like a Crip or a person, the USCIRF bill that was passed. I'm trying to think of what that was. I know I read it. Thank you. Thanks, Miriam. I will. I would love that email. Okay, let's look at what the USCIRF bill. I know what that is. It just one of those that you read about it, look at it, and then it doesn't stick in your head. She was on, I think, one of the committees. Oops, sorry. There goes my computer. The multi-faith. Ouch. So Susie Gelman, that name rings a bell. I'm gonna keep that one open, but I'll pop USCIRF Janet Wieland. Let's go to her LinkedIn. She's not public affairs, she's head spy. I don't want to grow my network faster. Henry commented on there. Janet, you're a Scientologist. That's funny. That's not what on that. Johnny Carson's personal assistant? Huh. That's interesting. Let me come back to comments. I don't know that anybody was in charge of it. I think it was either Brigitte or over on the SPTV space. But yeah, that would be a really good is to see who won off from that list and then hold them accountable for what they said they would do. So that's a great project for somebody to do. Excuse me. But they're not into office yet, but because they don't get sworn in until January. But it definitely wouldn't hurt to start going through that list to see who won and start sending them letters saying, remember, this is what you said you'd do. Yep, exactly. Because on that list, it was not only people that are sitting in the house, but people that were vying for the House and Senate. Excuse me for being so phlegmy this morning. I don't know, but Kiara, I'll look at it. Yeah, I wouldn't assume that. Okay, maybe my bad on an assuming, but an 83-year-old lady would really know how to work all the media stuff. It's probably youngins under her name. No, I don't think she's doing social media herself. My mom would be just a little bit younger than her, and she knew how to get on her computer, and she knew how to forward stuff on Facebook, and she could text kinda, and she knew how to play her games on Facebook. But other than that, no. And my mom was a pretty smart darn woman. But I don't think Janet's doing her own social media, no. Certainly not. And even back in the day when Tori and Janet and all of them were doing their online stuff, things have moved. Things have changed so much since. That was the other thing that I found yesterday on my rabbit hole. Let me go to my community page. View my channel. Go to my community page. There is I found this link. It's called People and Their Experiences with Scientology. And I know that Karen De La Crere, or whatever her name is, happens to be on there, but look at all this stuff it's recent. There's the board for new people. Public announcements. Here, I'll put this link in here. There's a lot of people on here. I didn't even know who they are. Again, not to know that I should know everybody, but Here's a rabbit hole, you guys. And I don't know, I think I might be offending rabbits when I call it a rabbit hole. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I know Karen's part of that group. Um, it's not called the Underpants. Yeah, it's definitely, we won't call it independent. There you go. Yeah, I didn't think it was called the Underpants. Oh, that's funny. But hey, if the underwear fits, the diapers fit. But yeah, there's definitely some stuff in this. Hey, Amy. Yeah, I agree with that, Amy. And I agree that we should be trying to get those fingers popped out of there, those of us that are in the know, and get some information to the Trump team. Because blood money is blood money. And it's not just Grant Cardone, it's the Duggins, or Dugans, or however you say. Tidy whitey-tology. Depends, dependentology. Depends-tology. Because I think everybody in this independent place is probably up there in age, that's for sure. Amy, did you guys get hit with snow? You and I know that I have put tags and I've put information in to the Trump team. I mean, I'm an R. I mean, I'm really not an R. It's just that's where they vote. Mostly their platform is mostly for what I believe in. So I'm not a Trump person per se. He drives me nuts with a lot of his stuff too. But saying that, having the money come in from the Duggins bothers me. Mark Rubio, maybe? Yeah, Kara, I'll look at that. I've got it opened up on my browser. Yeah, Yeah, I think them knowing where their blood money is coming from could help us. I know he's got a heart, especially with Byron, his son. So I think it's somewhere we can get our opinions and our information in. Oh, I'm glad you guys didn't get snow, Amy. I guess it's coming. No, snow. I don't want snow. Swedish, are you having FFS, fat finger syndrome today? Or not feeling good finger syndrome? That's funny. Oh, and I hate it when Spell check takes care of my swear words. Oh, so you didn't tell, what is she practicing for? What role might she be in? Is it a play or a real filming acting gig? How exciting. When my daughter was young, um, in her teens, her and my neighbor's girls were kind of like triplets, and they did a lot together. And we would take them to their modeling things, and they would always, oh, how cool. A lead role in a short film. How cool is that? It's exciting. But they used to always bring in the talent agencies looking for people, and the big deal was is if you got picked, then you would go down to Los Angeles to one of the talent agency places. And now that I look back on it, I'm wondering if that wasn't Scientology. That's interesting. And I can't remember the name of the talent agency that would come up every year to do scouting. You know, we were invited one time to go down there, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna. You basically have to go spend money to try and get picked. Yeah, you'll have to give us the scoop on what the film is so that way we can watch it. I'm sorry about that, Swedish. Yeah, I agree, Amy. Definitely always stay near. Hmm. It's exciting being around kids and them learning and doing things. It is exciting watching them grow up. Yep. Good morning from a poet, Brian. Oh, there you go. McDonald's for supper. Yeah, nothing like, sorry, my legs are spasming. A Big Mac. Oh my gosh. And I know it's probably not even burger, and the nuggets aren't even really chicken, but it it tastes good. I swear they put additives in their food to make you want it again. Swedish, you need to go find some quiet, peaceful time and try and turn off your brain. and I'm actually hot. 2 cups of coffee this morning. Actually, a cup and a half. My legs are spasming. It's almost 9 o'clock, which isn't very late at all or early at all. Still got a couple of hours before. Okay, I had pizza last night. We actually went to the pizza store and got pizza last night. So I was bad last night too. But it was so good. Yeah, lots of salt in that stuff. Yeah, you want McDonald's? That's you need to get your van. You need to get your vehicle so that way you can just drive. Go through the drive-through. Yeah, it's a craving every once in a while. Yeah, I try not to eat it very often because it isn't the best for you, but oh no. Right? So I've got little Taz chasing squirrels through my head most of the time. But you know what I do take is it's actually here and it's cheap. Walmart carries it. It's extra strength melatonin. I take one of those at night. Just one. And it doesn't knock me out, but it helps me stay asleep. I did not. Yes, I got your collection yesterday on Kindle. Yep, sure did. Hey, Irish Mart. I like their filet of fishes too. I don't get it very often though. Yeah, weed doesn't help me at all from a poet. It makes my stomach hurt. You're welcome. I'm glad. I'm glad it ended up in your reports. I love to read. I'm not that great at reading. It takes me a while to get the cadence. It's like I was just reading Serge's poem, Serge's writing, and it takes me a second or two to get the cadence. You're so much better at it than I am. I can hear it in my head, but it doesn't come out in my words right. Sometimes that's a result of the brain injury. It definitely sounds like it. You can definitely tell that you've had a lot of practice. In KA, and I'm not really a drinker either, but that doesn't even really help me. Drinking doesn't really knock me out either. It just makes me loopy for about a half an hour and then I'm good. Yeah, Subway. They have good bread. I love their cheese bread. It's things don't I had that stomach surgery a couple of years ago, and so I have I only have like a 6-ounce stomach. So food isn't really that appealing to me anymore because I just get so filled up so fast that after a couple of bites it's like, oh, it hurts more than what it's worth. But I still like food. Ooh, meatloaf is good. I agree, but every once in a while you gotta do it, me and Taz. Except for sometimes comes out just as fast as it went in. TMI, TMI. Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, KA, I like their bowls without the bread. I just like putting all of their Subway ingredients into a bowl, chop it up. I know that's kind of considered a salad, but kind of a meat salad. All the proteins with some pickles and some banana peppers. That sounds good. Oh, speaking of which, try and hop up a little bit. No, I got the hair going today. I need to find a place that I can go get a haircut. I like the tuna Subway too. Yep, definitely good. Oh, yeah, I was gonna show the after the fire pictures. Fat subs. Oh my goodness. Fire is scary. Haven't seen Leah live in a while. Call to action. No more kids in Scientology. Children deserve love, safety, and freedom, not indoctrination, exploitation, and abuse. Serge is such a great. Look at the trike. Oh, that's an excellent picture. The little trike. Yeah, I'm a seafood lover. I know my daughter is allergic to seafood, so I could never really cook anything for her, but I love my seafood. That's for sure. Shrimp and crab. Are you guys getting a shit ton of marketing things, scam texts right now? He does, and he's got to be feeling tired. No eating your own, Brian. Yeah, I love salmon too. From being from Alaska, salmon was on the menu all the time. I have even down here in Michigan, I have a freezer full of salmon. Yep. Yep, I grew up on lake trout. Deer and moose, KA. The best proteins you can get, deer, moose, and caribou. Yeah, I'm a halibut girl. Yeah, I've got 1,001 ways to cook salmon and to smoke salmon. We always would go get our homestead amount for reds every year. So we'd smoke a bunch, freeze a bunch. Ooh, yummy. Lox on a bagel with dairy cream cheese. Oh, yum. That sounds really good. Yep, I like lox. Yep. Okay, you guys are making me hungry now. I need to go get some breakfast in me. And I don't think leftover pizza probably is the best breakfast. Might be, but I don't think so. Cold smoked salmon is my favorite. It is mine too. And Mac, my husband, he knows how to smoke fish really well. Yep, he sends it down to me all the time. Yeah, I love moose. Yeah, now we're all hungry. Yeah, I like my breakfast. I like getting up. Did you guys know I'm a sunshine, get up in the morning, happy-go-lucky, cold pizza for breakfast? Probably not bad, but it's all the carbs in it. KA, you know who I'm talking about, Jets. Now, don't get me wrong, there's absolutely nothing better than Chicago pizza and New York Northeast pizza. Oh my gosh, so much better. But here in Michigan, we have like really small options, and Jets has a 8-corner pizza that is pretty good. Well, there you go, KA. Yeah, I like reindeer / caribou also. Yep, reindeer hot dogs. Yum 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 yum. Reindeer dogs. Scribs pizza person. I don't know what Scribs is. Is that more over near you? Because I know you're from here. Yeah, right. Breakfast for dinner is the best. That was always special at our house. Was when, because we had a routine every Sunday. We would go to church and come home, and my dad would make breakfast for everybody. It was kind of more of a brunch, and that was Sundays for us. But a special day was when we would have breakfast for supper. Yeah, okay, so you're up in the northwest area of the state. Yep, don't know what Scribs is. Okay, you guys, now you got me hungry, and I need to fluff and buff before we get on Eric's channel. So we're at an hour and a half this morning. Thank you so much. All day breakfast. Well, there you go. Just get the breakfast buffet going. Oh, so you guys are too funny. Now I'm hungry. So I love you guys. Thanks for having a Sunday morning with me. I will see you guys on Eric's channel here in another 2 hours. And yep, yes please to reindeer caribou. I am going to sign off, you guys, so I can go get my hair done and get a shower before we tip our toes into the sand and into the ocean. Love and much love, you guys. Swedish, sweet dreams. Go get some sleep. Try.